Another use for obstacles is to create some decorative elements in your floor plans. And here we're going to build stone columns. So I'm going to go to my next layer where we have already established previously this niche or nook that has tile in the background. And I'm going to move this over, go over to my openings and obstacles. And here we're going to use obstacles. And I'm going to use this wall obstacle. And I'm going to set that at the end here. Stretch this out 24 inches so I can type in 24 enter and close. Now I can right click on this column and go to its attributes. And we establish the width of 24, height 96, and I'm also going to make the depth of that 24. And as you can see right now, it's just a stone column, gray in color. If we go over to the Variables tab and click on this color swatch, it's going to open the Textures menu. And in the Textures menu, we can get away from paints. Of course, we could use a paint or a wallpaper or whatever. But I want to go to, let's see, first example, stone. And if I go to limestone and click limestone, you can see a flat image of what that tile, and if I say OK, you see it's just going to create this limestone column. But the other option I want to share with you is I'm going to go back to the textures, and when the textures menu appears, I want to go to a custom material. Now, there is a wizard involved, so I'm going to click the wizard, and it has a welcome statement. Next. It's going to ask me where or what I want to utilize, and I have captured some graphics, and I have an ochre wall panel that I went to online to Google and just I think I went to stone retaining walls and picked up this panel. If I say next, this is what that stone wall section looks like. I will say OK. Now, do I want to crop it? No, we can skip this. Next. And now brighten it up. And yes, we can brighten that up, and that looks much better. Next. Do we want to frame it? No. Next. Do we want to blend anything? No. Next. We're fine. And remember, we made, as far as the scale, we made that 24 inches. So again, I'm going to type in 24, and we're finished. Now, this is what that column is now going to become, so I'll say OK, and it gives me the option of naming and saving this. This time we'll just say OK, and there's the flat image, and there's the stone the stone we're going to use for this column, and as you can see, there is the stone column. So I'm going to apply, say OK, and I'm going to take this to the out position here up against this wall, right click, duplicate it. We'll put another on the other side here. And as you recall, we had this niche built before, so I'm going to take this down, and we're going to do this time a perspective view. And in this perspective view, I'm going to leave my view height at 65, texture with edges, and here I'm going to place a light bulb right over here so I can create a shadow on this, and so I'll click view, and again, if you click in the placement zone and come back, you are perpendicular. If I right click, I can open my peripherals, right click again, bring my view position back, or my eyeball if you will, click, and when this perspective comes up, you're going to see the shadowing that we created and the stone columns, and also continuing on with the niche that we built and had the tile background in.